Welcome back guys to another viewer requested video. A while back Mirakiri, Mimi, if you're out there, you know who you are, requested that I do a minimalistic baby wardrobe update for toddler age. When Max was 6 months old, I did a video on a baby wardrobe and I'll link that up in the cards up here if you're interested. But I think an updated version will be really good because I found that from when he was about 9 months and started eating solids on a regular basis, started eating himself and stuff, and then up till now when he's 15 months, the wardrobe needs has been different from when he was just a tiny little baby. So now is a really good time to do an update, and then I'll just see when I have to do an update again. And as you guys know, I try to keep Max's items down, and that goes for wardrobe as well. And that is just because I'd like to stay in this apartment and not get overwhelmed with the space and feel like I have to move to a bigger place and spend more money every month on rent or a mortgage. And I think it's fun, but I'm all about keeping it practical. I only give you these numbers to show you what's doable and to maybe challenge your buying practices a little bit, and it's challenged mine. So I just like being in the mindset of always being conscious of what do I actually need, and yeah, not just let the things pile up. But I am never going to tell you that this is the only way to do it, or you should only have this and this amount of clothes for your kid. If you feel you need more for like emergencies, spit up, accidents, or your kid just gets more messy than mine, or whatever it could be, just add in the amounts that you feel is necessary to fit your life. This is just an idea for a baseline if you're a new mom and you're curious, and this is the way I like to do it. So let's get started. For a lot of these items, I find that it's really practical to just have one pair per day. So I have one pair of pants for every day of the week, and then I do my laundry on Mondays. So every Monday I wash everything, and I just find this is a really good way for me to do it. Pants, 7 pairs. I use a lot of these onesies, and just like normal cotton with long sleeves. I like using the onesies still, just because he doesn't get cold on his back and stuff. But I have 7 of these that I use on a regular basis at home. I wash once a week, and then I have 1 in the diaper bag, and I have another one at the babysitter for accidents, and that has really worked out well. There's a machine doing some digging outside, so I hope you can't hear that. Moving on to sweaters. I have 2 thin cardigan style shirts for him that I've used during this summer and early fall. He's growing out of them, but we're going on a vacation in 2-3 weeks to Italy, so it might be warmer. I'm gonna hang on to them until then, and then probably pass them on after we come back from that break. Then I have 3 normal, just like regular all year round shirts that you can wear over, and I have 3, but I actually only need 2, but 3 is just handy. But these are the ones that I use all the time when it's just a little bit chilly. And then I have 3 knitted sweaters for him, and I mainly use those under his jacket or if we go outside like in early fall. And he also sleeps outside in his stroller wearing these. My basic need sweater wise would be just 2 normal ones and then 2 knitted ones. So 4 in total is completely doable. That gives you more than enough to change up. But I think the reason why I don't need more of them is also because I use these woolen like undershirts. So he's wearing wool on the inside, and then I put this one on top of that, so he's already pretty warm. So he does not need another layer. My mother-in-law, she knitted a few of these, and I would say 3 of these is sufficient. I think we have 5, but he's kind of grown out of some of them, so I just need to go through them. But one of these, and then you hardly ever need these. And these are a lot chunkier and take up so much more space. I have 2 of these short-sleeved onesies left from the summer, and this is kind of where it gets tricky with kids and their clothes, because you have all of this transition because they keep growing in sizes. And you also have the seasons changing, at least here in Denmark we do. And so I still have 2 of these, and we are going on a vacation, like I mentioned, where it might be warmer. So I might need these, and I'm gonna pack them. So I'm gonna hold on to these 2. And I count them in my total numbers today, just to show you that you might have a few items that you need to hold on to. But on a regular basis, these would be the summer ones, and then as we move into fall and winter and he grows, then I'll just replace those with the long sleeve kind. So you don't need these, but I'm just gonna count them in to get some buffer. Pajamas. I have 3 pairs. I have One that is a 2-piece, and then I have 2 of these cute 1-piece. I don't know if you need 2 or 3. I did with just 2 for a long time and it was totally fine, but 3 is just for the buffer. And moving forward, I will definitely have to get more of these 2-piece ones because he grows so fast. Within a week or 2, it feels like he can grow an inch. He probably doesn't, but that's what it feels like. And these ones, his little feet and legs can grow without me having to go out and buy some new pajamas for him. So the 2-piece ones are great. And also, if you do need to change a diaper during the night, when he's still in his crib, that's what I do a few times I've needed to do that. These are just so much more easy to get off. He's a warm baby. If he was a cold one, these, I would probably prefer these because they have the foot part in here and they look so cute. Kids in these little 1-piece suits are so cute. But I put 3 on there just so you have some buffer. 7 pairs of cute little socks, and we have 1 dress shirt for him. I don't keep a ton, we don't need it that often. I just like to always have one on hand, and he's growing out of this one, so I'm gonna look into replacing it soon. Max has been teething for a while. He's 15 months and he has 12 teeth. I think that's a lot. I don't know, it might be normal. But it just means that we need these bandanas still. I mentioned them in the first video that I did when he was 6 months. But I'm just gradually phasing them out. Some of them are really stained and I can't get off. So I'm just phasing them out, and I'm pretty sure that within a few months you won't need them anymore. I have about 7 of them, maybe 10. But I haven't counted them in because you might not need them at all. So they're not like a base item. It's just something that I keep around. So that is a total of 38 basic items for your kids. It does not include hats and jackets and shoes and all that stuff because that varies a lot depending on what climate you're in. So this is just a focus on the clothes part. And of course, like I mentioned before, it is not super important that you fixate it on a certain number. This is just my experience of what I've actually needed for Max during the past 6-7 months. Of course, I don't stick right to these numbers all the time. Sometimes I have a little bit less because he grows super fast and I can't keep up. He grows out of everything within 2 weeks. And sometimes I have extra because people give me gifts or something, or just I'm lucky to find something that's a good deal, so I might buy just 1 size up. But in general, this is the practical amount of stuff to have for a baby, at least for me. That's what I've found. So please share down in the comments below, what is your experience with dealing with a kind of minimalistic baby wardrobe when you don't want your whole apartment to overflow with baby clothes. And also, I have a question for you guys because I'm trying to figure this out. Up till now, we've had Max's clothes stored by the diaper station in the bathroom. But as his clothes gets bigger, they take up more space. I don't really want to stuff more furniture in the bathroom because it's kind of small. So what do you guys do? Do you keep the clothes near the change station? Is that like the only super practical thing to do? Or do a lot of you guys have the change station somewhere and then maybe the clothes in another place? I'm wondering, is it practical or no? Let me know down in the comments. I really want to learn from all you other mamas out there. And if you have any other video requests, please leave them down in the comments. I really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye. Mirikini, Mirikiri. Now the trash guy is outside. He has his blinkers on. A while back in a previous video that I did. Mirikiri, Mimi. Am I saying that right? Mirikiri? Sorry, I can't do it. Mirikiri, Mimi? That's a lot of eyes. It's not an easy day for me to make a video.